Alright, what's up girls and boys? What's up internet? I am Vianca and welcome to a brand new episode of our Let's Play, walkthrough, guide, whatever you want to call it, for the Legend of Legacy HD Remastered for the Nintendo Switch, PC through Steam, and PlayStations 4 and 5. So, before we go to the Seaside Ruins, which is our next destination, let's go ahead and sell the Boiling Sea map, since we have uncovered everything there is to uncover in that game. Also, be sure to check every time you sleep, guys. Be sure to check the shop, because sometimes they have brand new items waiting for you. So I think I would like to buy this. But yeah, there's nothing else interesting in here. Let's see if I made the correct decision. Yes, I did. Alright. Let's... Overalls is 8. Shell binding is 9. So we're going with that. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and go to the Seaside Ruins now. It's right over there. We've unlocked it after completing the Boiling Sea, exiting on after the Shoreline Trail, I think is what the area is called. Am I correct in that? Boiling Sea, Shoreline Trail. So yeah, once you exit out of the world to the world map on using the Shoreline Trail, right there on the northeastern side of it, then you will unlock the Seaside Ruins, which is where we are heading to right now.
It lay against the northern shore, fending off the boiling tide. And at its center was erected a magnificent Colosseum. How many proud men had tested their skill on its sands? But time weathers even the most enduring of man's inventions. And the new resident gladiators were fearsome indeed.
So yeah, welcome to the Seaside Ruins. A very interesting place, and also a place where we will get ourselves our third and last singing shard in the game. Now, it's an ancient Colosseum. Now, if you're wondering why we didn't go and visit the Boiling Sea again after selling the... This is a pretty short map, by the way. This entrance, at the very least. If you're wondering why we didn't go ahead and go back to the Boiling Sea right after selling the map, you know, for the stances, because that's usually the norm. That's because you won't get any from the Boiling Sea. There's no... unlockables there. There are some NPCs, but that's basically just it. Just NPCs. So yeah, sometimes there's an item here. You know what? Let's go ahead and fight some battles. So yeah, I think that was a pretty bad decision, because I ended up getting Mayor's knocked out. So let me just exit real quick. I can't believe that happened. Let's go to the Forest Ruins. It's faster. Okay, talk to this guard to rest. I can't believe that happened. Like, everything was going smoothly with that mob battle, but Garnet failed to trigger her counter attack. I've been trying to level that one up. That failed to trigger, and I ended up with a knocked out Mayor's. So yeah, still no items spawning, which is just really sad. Okay. So yeah, the entrance is just pretty small. It's just a pretty small area. There we go. 100% Tectonic Forum. We finished mapping this place, so enter the Seaside Ruins proper. So there's quite a bit of work to be done in order to unlock the entire area. So let's begin doing it. So yeah, there's not much new enemies in this area, and also there are certain locations that are inaccessible at the moment until you get the singing shards. Some of them are hidden behind rubble like this. So if you cannot complete the map, like if you're not really following this guide but are playing your own playthrough and you're wondering, why can't I complete the Seaside Ruins map? Then the reason for that is that you need to interact with or obtain the singing shard for fire to break some of the rubble that may be keeping you from accessing other parts of the Seaside Ruins. So if you stick around, then maybe I can help you. Like at this point, I'm just using Bombard. I'm trying to level Bombard up. But yeah, we cannot get that just yet. We need to interact with this Spirit Perch. The ancient device stands motionless. And in order to do that, we need the singing shard for fire, which we don't have yet and we will be getting shortly. So yeah, this place can be confusing because there are a number of places you can visit. Hey, check this. The singing shard pulses. Teleporter. We're gonna use that to get an item in a bit. So you can either go use the path we just did or the earlier path we were on. It will bring you here. So this is another fire perch, spirit perch. Ambushed. Like this, the leveling up is still a little bit slow. Getting the stat gains that we want, it's still relatively slow, but so far the battles, they tend to still be a hit and a miss. Oh my gosh, Bianca just ended up dying. Man! So yeah, another fire spirit perch right there. But man, oh man, oh man. That wasn't supposed to happen. Garnet failed to trigger her ricochet again. That just sucks. And she didn't even get an HP boost for after I revived her. Which is just sad. That's just sad. So yeah, let's try to uncover what map we could. So this... so this is another rubble that will be destroyed once we got ourselves the fire singing shard. Alright. We've uncovered as much of the map as we can, so let's go down here. This is the same music from the forest ruins. I wonder where it's coming from. We must locate the singer. It's the same old dialogue. Yeah, sometimes there's an item here. Also, be careful of the steam geysers again. Oh my gosh, I just said be careful and I got myself hurt. Oh my goodness. Scattering of charred weapons. Now, why could there be charred weapons here? I wonder. That's a mystery. So yeah. Still having a hard time triggering some stat gains, stat boost. So we're still stuck at like the lower levels of 200 when it comes to the HP of our characters. Which is not something I would want, especially since we're getting closer to like the areas in the game where the enemies really do start like hitting like a truck. So this is another fire monument right here. Okay. Interact with this for the singing shard. It's gonna be a fast one again. A fast cutscene. As expected, a singing stone. Let's go investigate. Let's poke it with a stick. Ah! Thou who does speak with the elementals, we shall remain by thy side. We once were protectors of the city, but now we protect thee. Even should the city fall, even should we fall, thou who does speak with the elementals, we shall remain by thy side forever. So, regardless of who you pick, it's the same cutscenes with the singing stones for everyone. So it could be talking about mirrors, it could be talking about somebody else. My head feels like someone is pounding on it from the inside. It started glowing so suddenly. That was a different vision this time. Was it talking about elementalists? Like mirrors? So yeah, we got the fire shard. The fire sing shard. So now, we also got Voice of Fire, an achievement for obtaining the fire-attuned singing shard. So now, we have to decide who are we gonna give the shard to. Now, Garnet is the best option at this point to give the water, what do you call this? The water singing shard. But for our playthrough, Mears has learned quite a lot of water elemental stuff. So I'm gonna be giving the singing shard to it's really a tough choice. I'm gonna give it to Bianca instead. Because apart from Mir, she's the only other one who is good at all the elements and all the other things, right? So after you have that, interact with this. There's a red light from the monument. It seems our shards react to different monuments. It took them this long to come to that conclusion. But yeah, the fire shard or the fire elements, what they bestow on you if you have them on your side is a boost in damage dealt. So there's that. Anyways, go down here. Ooh. We're just going through here just to uncover the map. Right? Uncover the map as thoroughly as we can. So you have like the exit there, but I'm gonna go here first. Just to trigger this. So that, we cannot cross that. Just like Mayor said. We need the shard. We need the perch here. We trigger this. And it will cool down that lava bridge. So yeah, you have two paths that you can take. The water elementals cool the lava for us. Such power! So yeah. Let's continue down here first. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back. And go to the other side. Like, you could make a beeline for it, but I like doing this. This is what I'm used to. We finished mapping this place. Coco is over here. There we go. Interact with the thing. Oh, this place is hot! Receive Mason's Chopper. So it's an axe weapon. If you like equipping those. Alright. Why we headed down here first? For that monument over there. Because, yeah, as I was saying, if we had gone up the other or down the other path, we won't be able to cross. We won't be able to do much. So use the singing shard here. It will give us that path, which is much better. Which is much better. For uncovering the entirety of the map. But yeah, I think it's probably a good idea to save. Just in case we ended up... Oh my gosh, doing that. You know what? I'm gonna load that. Everyone has mortal damage at this point. I don't want to add up to it. That would be hard. Okay, so I had to run away because the enemy was just murdering us with AoEs. That it's a much better option to just run away and then head right back, which, you know, it's not really that bad since we now have the Singing Shard of Fire. We can actually go to the areas we weren't able to access before, so I still consider that a good thing. So before we actually do that though, I would head back first. Head back to where we were at the map. I think it's much easier that way. Anyways, let's interact with this. Now we can get the Whispering Shard, among other things. Surely the power of fire elementals could be put to other uses. Interact with this one. I sing of Amelius the Sage, taken in by elemental kind discipline for an entire age. Created he that spirit perched the hallowed most grail, to cure the sick, the dying, the frail. False the gifts did prove to be, a truth obscured by veil. So, the Star Grail, which the adventurers have been after, apparently it's not really all that it's supposed to be. So yeah, let's head to the other side. It's over here. There we go. Another perch here. This time it's for water. Chest with a glass fragment inside, and there's nothing really else of note. This isn't really the way we're supposed to go. We just, you know, made it easier for us later on. But yeah, we have to go back to where we had to run away from. Okay, then we can actually interact with the Spirit Perch here now as well. There we go. And then the other one down here. That would clear the way for us as well. Then head down here. Down the ramp. Alright. Oh my gosh. Now, if you're having a hard time with the battles, the good thing about that is that then you can use this place as a place, like this place in general, the Seaside Ruins in general, as a place to level up your stats. Much better than the other areas that we've unlocked, because then the enemies here will be a little tougher or at the same level as you are. So you have more chance of getting awakenings and even stat gains. But if you're having like a little too much trouble, then you can try the Boiling Rock as well, the Boiling Sea as well. Anyways, the song of the spirit perch, which to the elementals call, freezes lakes, alters winds, and lights the lonely halls. Yet who art now the monarchs, and who art now the thralls? The thrall are the elemental spirits. If they're being controlled by firebolts, we got ourselves another whispering shard. So if they're being controlled, it means that, you know, 100%, yay! It means that they're the trolls. This area is thoroughly explored. So this will bring us right over here. For this item. That's it. For the chance at a treasure chest. That's the sole reason why we activated and used this portal. Anyways, this makes it the cleanup for this area a little bit easier later on. But now we continue on where we left off, where we had to run away. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully we'll have a much easier time. Now that everyone doesn't have mortal damage, you know. Also save. We can now use as well the other exit. Oh my gosh. So yeah, be careful again. Oh my gosh, be careful of the steam. My goodness, the steam was no longer there and yet we still got hit. That was a cheap shot. That was ridiculous. My goodness. Steam was no longer there. So yeah, this will create another bridge. But yeah, the boss, it's right there. So again, we're trying to complete the map, so we have to go back. I am so frustrated with that. I wanted to go in the boss fight without any mortal damage. And now we got ourselves a mortal damage anyways. It just sucks so much, guys, if that happens. If that happens to you, you'll feel the same way. I don't doubt that. Anyways, I'm gonna use a star herb on Mirrors because I've been using Silver Rain, which is a much more powerful bombard on the enemies here. It makes quick work of most mobs. So it's a good idea to... Oh shoot. I was trying to run away from the enemies and I got hit. Dang it. Well, hopefully our HP would be enough. Dang it, Bianca's down 186. Hopefully it will be enough for us to survive the boss, the fire golem. So yeah, another shard right here. Protect our city, thou congregation made of sand, and we present thee purchase spread all across the land. Control thou heat and stone and ward away invading hand. So yeah, at this point we already know that the spirit perches, they are not really good news. Blast wave, that everyone was lied to with regards to the spirit perches based off of the poem we got before. Oh. Come on. I made a wrong turn. I wasn't checking the map. I was just... Go straight, go straight. Yeah, we need to go back to the other side now. For all the weird quirks that... Oh, there's a chest. For all the weird quirks that this game has, I honestly think that it's a pretty addicting game. Oh, I made a wrong turn. Because, like, if you're a completionist, you will find it pretty addicting. You would want to complete everything. You would want to unlock everything, right? And also you would like to see your characters get stronger. Okay, let's save here. Be careful of the fire. So there is the Golem, and there's our 100% map. So let's see, map. We only have Seaside Ruins first floor because we need to go back there anyways. Again, save. Let's fight our third and final Golem. Elemental Golem. I am the flame, thou shalt know me. Begone, tormentor, curse this land no further. Another Golem. Maybe this one wants to play nice? I don't think so. So yeah, let's call the air contract. We're gonna call all the contracts. And then you want wardens, and then let's try... Wait. Fire contract, and then let's try if we can trigger a counter bash. There, we counter attack. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Then air contract, and then let's have war dance, and then another counter bash. So yeah, we have to go back and forth with the contract. Because wild swing, fire contract again, and then counter bash. Yeah, sometimes counter doesn't work. So, you know, you would have to decide when you want to use it and when you just let it be. Okay, fire contract again. You know what? I'm gonna use this. Desolation, fire contract, and then have her use pulverize. Then let's go to super healing because we would not want ourselves to die. Rejuvenation, treat wounds, and then bolster. Because I've been trying to unlock certain skills from that, but again, I'm not having the best of luck. Okay, another desolation, war dance, and pulverize. Because it's good if the fire golem decides to take the fire contract away from you, because that would just mean that she'll lose a turn of attacking, which is good on you. Okay, let's do... yeah, I think I'm gonna do harp. To heal myself. Another desolation, heal, and then let's do pulverize. Because we don't need to defend when we have the contract on us. Like the next turn after we get the contract back, we don't have to defend because the fire golem is going to steal it from us. So here we want to block. Because as soon as she gets the fire golem gets the fire contract to her side, the next turn after that will be an attack. So you would want someone to defend on that turn. Anyways, how is our health? I think we need to use Harp. Desolation again. Treat wounds. Treat mares. And then let's use Cleave. There we go. Another golem bites the dust. We're gonna get the fire orb. So now we have to find the big rock, the big stone, the big orb that we have to place the small orb, the fire orb in. Or the fire stone in. Fire core, rather. That was why I was wondering, it's called fire orb as well? Indeed, another core. Let's find where it goes. We have to go back to the first floor. And then go up the staircase on the east side of that. The one that I didn't bother going up to the first time. You know what? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save because my luck is not all that good today. So yeah, I've been hoping for any of them to get a boost on their HP, but nope. I don't think it's gonna happen today. Yeah, go back up. You have to go here. Then down here. And up the stairs again. Then go to the east side. So I also think I would need to have Mirrors learn a block skill. I already have Intervene, I just unlocked it, but you know, a good counter is... I mean, a counter is only that good if you already have the Counter-Strike... the Counter-Strike... What do you call this? The Counter-Strike stance. And it'll be a while before we can even attempt to unlock it. So I'm really hoping that, you know, it really wouldn't take us all that long. We're gonna get another set of battles as soon as we interact with the Dome of Darkness right there. But yeah, before you do that, you would want to activate these first. Boom. Grab the chest if there is any chest. Another shard here. Our children, our friends, let us build a perch for all, and all throughout eternity thou shalt listen to its call. But the perches, they are some kind of devious mechanism. So now we have Fire Shield. I'm thinking about who I want to give the Fire Shield to. Gosh, this is so hard. This is so hard. I would like... Well, we don't really need it right now. I seldom also use Fire Shield. Like, it's useful if you have a very specific enemies that use fire attacks. But if there aren't... Yeah, but if there aren't any enemies, or the enemies don't really use fire attacks or fire skills or fire charms, then it's better off not equipping them, because you can only pick one shield to use. You cannot have all of them available to you like at the same time. You can't have them all available to you. So yeah, you have to pick one. So I usually pick the let's save here. I usually pick either the water or the wind shield, because there are more enemies that have those elements than the fire ones that I've noticed. Another nest of shadow elementals. Should we clean this mess up? Yes. So these are just gonna be waves of battles again. Okay, let's use Bombard. Here, then Crescent Slash. And then Counter Bash. Let's attempt Counter Bash. Okay, and then let's see. Wild Swing, Crescent Slash again, and then Counter Bash again. Oh man, stun. Okay, let's use this to shift the contract back to us. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is not something we would want. Oh my goodness. This is not good. Okay, air contract. Let's heal. Mirrors, counter bash. There we go. 2 problematic enemies dealt with. That's 1 wave of enemies done and dusted. Okay, we aren't done yet. And here's the last wave. So this is a little bit difficult, I feel like. But you can use Silver Rain. Then War Dance here. And then let's go with Ricochet. Because the Triceratops looking enemy, it can one-shot a character if you're not careful. But yeah. Wait, I would like you to use it on this dude right here. Okay, and now we can just chill. Chill while we attempt to survive. Okay, then Wild Swing, Crescent Slash, and Cleave. There we go. Hopefully you can run away from the enemy behind us. The darkness has subsided. Alright. There we go. We've completed the Seaside Ruins map. Interact with the orb here. The fire core merged with a stone sphere. So really, at this point you have to wonder, are we really doing the right thing, or are we just releasing a seal for something? Right? What is being sealed? Or unsealed? Fire has returned to this place. I hope that we are making just choices. If our work here is done, let's head back to town. So yeah, restore the Seaside Ruins. We did it. We've completed it. So now we can actually run away. Let's take the easy way back. So yeah, we've completed all of the maps for the Seaside Ruins, the Tectonic Forum, Seaside Ruins floors 1, 2, B1, and B2, and the final depths. Which means we can now sell... Let's go back to Initium. We can now sell this. But first, let's rest. Let's sleep first. Have a good night. Thank you very much. So that we can cycle the items being sold at the shop. Because maybe we can find a better armor, better weapon, better accessories. Who knows? So yeah, first off, sell the Seaside Ruins. Such a detailed map. I must have it. There we go. Tales of the Seaside Ruins circulated in Isham. So now, sell everything else that we have got it. All the loot. The random loot. So yeah, giant eggs is just 200. The archwing eggs are still much better. Alright, specials. Crystal crux. A great crystal found within reigns of the undead, so bad luck until it shatters. Combat dirk, it's not really that good. For the items, we don't really have anything nice that we can use. But now that we sold the Seaside Ruins map, we've completed it, we've sold it, we can go to Seaside Ruins again. Because there is a stance you can unlock, and the NPC who unlocks that stance can be found on the eastern side at times. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Maybe there's a chest on the other side as well. Let's go check. Ooh, I'm not in the mood to fight. I'm hurrying. So yeah, they can be found on the eastern side of the map. So it's so easy to get the stance. Again, if you cannot get it the first time around, just exit the map and go back again. And there's still nobody there. But yeah, that's generally where they could be found. Again, if they don't spawn, just go back in and go back out and go back in again. But yeah, let's go back to Initium. Because that is all the time we have for today. So I'm really happy we managed to finish the Seaside Ruins, and we will be unlocking a new location tomorrow or in the next video, whenever I upload that video. But yeah, we're really just going full steam ahead to the end of the game. But as I've said, this is all the time we have for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode when we unlock, or we head for the deserted village next. Until then, you guys know the drill. Dream on, fly on. Bye bye for now. Keep safe, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Someday we'll have a last conversation, drink our last cup of coffee. Someday we might